One of the great pleasures of growing up in a small rural town in the South is that you grow up having a lot of cousins and you end up playing with them. Those cousins become your best friends and pals for life. And oh my, what a great time we had growing up together. We did everything together. We had fun times, sad times, bad times. We fought each other. We loved each other. We made up, but we knew that we could not live life without each other. And they were and still are some of my best friends and my most loyal supporters. My father and my uncle were construction people, carpenters, and very good at what they did. And they worked together numerous times during my lifetime. And they were on a job. And at the end of the day, my father came home and told us, he said, "You'll never believe what happened today." Of course, we children were just so excited to hear what Daddy had to say. And we said, "What, Daddy?" He said, "The people that we're working for gave your uncle a little monkey, a little spider monkey." Well, you can imagine our excitement over this, a real live monkey that was not in a zoo, because that's where we had all only ever seen one before. We were so excited. We started begging Mama, can we please go over and see the monkey? Can we go see the little spider monkey? She said, "You can in the morning." So what we did is first thing in the morning, we all woke up really early and we all got on our bicycles and went over to our cousin's house to see the little monkey. Now they had named the monkey Oscar. And Oscar was the cutest little thing that you could ever hope to see. He was hopping around and all over the place. And my uncle had built a really nice big cage for him so that he would feel comfortable and could be free in going about his everyday life. And of course, we got to play with him. So we played and played and played with Oscar that day, and then we went home. Well, the next morning, our cousins called us and they were crying and crying and crying. They said, "Oh, Oscar is dead. Oscar is dead." We were heartbroken. We were crying too. We said, "What happened to Oscar? What happened?" And they said, "Well, he froze. A cold snap had come in and nobody knew. It was definitely not expected. And Oscar had been left out in the cage and he froze." We were all so heartbroken. So we had to go over to pay our last respects. We went over and there was Oscar. My aunt had gotten Oscar and laid him out on the kitchen counter for us to pay our last respects to him. And we were all boo-hooing and loving on each other and so sad about Oscar. And then we went home. My aunt went about her business around the house and actually forgot about Oscar. That is, until she saw Oscar hopping around all over the house. Yes, Oscar had come back to life. Now, I know you're probably thinking, this is not a true story. I'm telling you, it is. I saw Oscar again come to life with my own very own eyes. They finally called Oscar and they placed him again in the cage. And Oscar lived to have a very long, happy life. He was never, ever left out during a cold snap, and they certainly paid attention to that. But it's one of those stories that had I not been there, had I not seen it, I would never believe it. So many times in our lives, we give up on situations and people too easily. We discount them so readily. And just maybe they still have a lot to give and do in this life and be in ours. Maybe it's a loved one, a friend, someone at work. And just maybe they need us to keep believing in them, helping them, and hoping for the best. Maybe they just need a moment so that they can catch that second breath and need us there for that support and love. I'm going to concentrate on not giving up on people. I will keep believing that they still have a lot of life in them and deserve my love and support and loyalty. Won't you join me just for this week?